Hello there, this is Patricia from Pinky's World. Today I have a nice little box design for you. This will be one of my designs to give. I like to give candles at Christmas time, as most of us do, especially to people who are maybe going to have a rough Christmas and are missing somebody like myself. I'll be the same this Christmas. So candles are always a nice little gift, nice gentle gift, just to say you're thinking about them. So inside this box, I'm not going to open it, but I have 3 of the lovely IKEA candles. These will be going to people that have already given a lovely holder to, which you can get in IKEA as well. I'll have to do another project with a holder and candles, so that'll be another day. But this time I've used retired papers. Well, I think they're retired. Actually, you can actually get these in the clearance sale at the minute if there's any left, along with this lovely velvet ribbon. So go check out the clearance thing. It was all updated the other day and there's lots of offers on it. So I'm going with the Christmas one now because I'm going to need mostly for Christmas, but I did need this one. So the measurements are pretty straightforward and simple, and oops, I just lost all my places. So I'll tell you what you need. 3 different things. So you're going to need, for your base of the box, I'm going to do it in Night of Navy, and I think my zoom is still on. Sorry, I'll turn autofocus off maybe. Hopefully that will not bounce about as much. So you need a piece of Night of Navy measuring 9 inches by 4.5, and that's for your base. The top is this gorgeous brightly gleaming DSP. It's beautiful on both sides. It is only paper, so I'm hoping it works well now for the box. If need be, you could reinforce it in here with a piece of card, which I might do at a later date if I'm not happy with it, so be aware of that. It is beautiful, beautiful paper, and I've been down to have another wee go at it. So you need this piece to measure 8.5 by 4, and then you need the wee bits for the tag that I did on the box. Simple Night of Navy measuring 3 inches by 2 inches and 3 inches by 1 6/8 inches, and then we're just going to punch the top of it on a wee circle inside. So it is pretty nice and easy to do, and it makes a lovely box. And this is going to be the wee liner inside. I didn't bother opening the box. I really want to ruin it after my tying the bow and all. I'm really bad, but you'll see it as I go along. The liner it measures 8 3/4 by 2 3/8, and you have a bit of scoring to do. So I'll have all the measurements on my blog, and a link to my blog down below. So make sure and subscribe so that you can come back and find the projects really easy when you get around to using them. So get your scoreboard up, and we're going to score this one an inch all round on each side. So just put it up against there and do an inch. That's all you need to do for that. So you need to get your wee liner now that you've cut, and we're going to score it at 2 1/4, 2 3/4, 3 1/4, and then go right the way over to 5 1/2, 6 and 6 1/2. And that's all you need to do for that bit. And then on your DSP, this is the part, there's a lady on YouTube, you'll see, she's called Connie. She made a box butt, she calls it a box, but it fits over the top of your scoreboard, and it gives you that perfect measurement for making a box so that it fits neatly without you having to, usually I'd add a 1/16 of an inch on to each side, and you know, you'd be trying to explain, make sure you don't butt it up tight and all this. This works. It's really simple to make. I've actually done a wee video myself over on my VIP group, so if you've shopped with me, be sure and drop over to my VIP group. There's lots of informative videos that show this kind of stuff. But if you Google Connie, I can't remember her second name, but she'll pop up. She's from Stampin Up. She's a lovely American lady, and she came up with this, so it's not my brainwave, it's hers. So anyway, pop it over your butt here. Make sure that it doesn't slide under. You don't want it under. You want it right. So, you know, do it like this. Just flop. Get it in close enough. Flop it down, and then let it sit. Don't force it any further. I'm only going to score this at 3/4 of an inch. And we're doing this on all sides, so again, make sure that doesn't slide under. Just nicely butt it up straight at the top, 3/4 of an inch. And the same on this side. Once you score it, you'll see that it raises up at the top. I'm out of the picture there. It raises up slightly, which keeps it well positioned against this, which is good. Just don't move it, just keep it steady and do your score. Same again, you'll see that it butts up against it nicely and down 3/4 of an inch. And that's it, and that's your box template, a simple piece of acetate and bright coloured card, and it's only for the top of your box, just to give that extra fit that keeps it nice and snug. So if you're a shopper with me, please go along, join my VIP group, and you'll get all those videos. Otherwise, look for Connie. So we're going to do our cutting now. I'm just going to cut up each of those wee corners, give it a wee tiny clip, and then do the opposite one. Just cut the thickness off this side. Oops. Same at the bottom. It's really simple cuts. Same on this side. I have a dose of either hay fever, late hay fever, or an early cold, one or the other, but I'm sounding a bit rough. So just do your score lines, just gently. You don't need to use your bone folder, I don't think, on this. I don't like the scores too heavy on a box. If you're looking at a real crisp finish to something, yes, maybe, but sometimes you can be overzealous and crack the spines, and I hate to see that in a box, unless it's a nice wee vintage box, you know. So be careful, just gently press. It doesn't need a lot of push. And as I'm saying, if I'm not happy with the floppiness of this, it is very soft paper, soft, beautiful. So I might reinforce it with a piece of native navy, which you can do even after you've made it. It'll be quite easy to do, but see how you go, depending on what papers you use yourself. The gleaming, brightly gleaming is really, really nice. It is very fancy, isn't it? Like, you know, you can see that copper glistening in it, or goldy copper colour. So anyway, what did I do with my doodah? Oh, there it is. Right, I'm putting permanent adhesive on these flaps. I'm not using the thing tonight because there's not too much pressure on it. So just line them up nice and square. Same with this side. And I do the same here. Both sides. And line them up. When you make these up for gifts, make yourself a nice matching card with the same scraps of paper, maybe a matching wee tag, and it will make a lovely wee thoughtful gift. Right, we'll do our bottom now, our box bottom. So same cuts again, just straightforward cuts. A wee nick in. Opposite side. Goodness, and all fingers and thumbs. Right. Again, I'm just creasing these with my fingers. No drastic folding or creasing or cutting or whatever. Just go for it with your fingertips. And it's just the exact same again, a bit of the permanent adhesive, roller tape, or whatever you want to use yourself. It's nothing that's going to hold permanent, but because, I mean, I'm making these, it's now mid-September, and I won't be giving them out till definitely the middle or late December. And some of them might be New Year's gifts. So be aware of that, make sure you use the right glues. Right, so that's the box, and then we have this. So you have your 3 wee score lines. Go to the middle one, bend it in, bend those ones this way, and that one that way, and just repeat again there to get your wee valleys. And then that should fit in nicely inside your box, which should hold your wee candles nicely. Now this should fit over because we've used that, just fits in so beautifully. And look, the Night of Navy is just beautiful together, isn't it? It really is. So now we want to decorate the top. And what I've done for this is make a wee tag. I'm going to make a tag. These are going to line up together, and then I'm going to punch the top. So no farting about, no fussiness, just a bit of tape. Stick it on, center on both pieces, and just pop it in because I've made it 2 inches. Just pop it into your tailored tag, or your scallop tag, topper punch. That is a mouthful, isn't it? But I love this punch. Absolutely love it. It will never ever leave my craft room. I'll always use it. So that's going to sit here, and we want a circle now to do our stamping. So I'm using the 1 3/4 inch circle and a bit of Whisper White, and then we're going to stamp. And the stamp set that I'm using is this lovely Itty Bitty Christmas, which is out in the Autumn Winter catalogue. And I'm going again with the Night of Navy, and I've chosen Thinking of You at Christmas because I think it's quite apt for anyone going through a bit of a miserable Christmas. You don't want to be in their face with lavish presents, but you just want them to know that you're thinking about them. So I'm going to pop that there. Oops. Thinking of You at Christmas. And get this away before I destroy myself. And then I have a piece. I have ordered nice ribbon to match this paper, but it hasn't arrived yet, and of course I'm doing my video. So I got a piece of the flax ribbon, Whisper White, and I've coloured it with my Night of Navy dark blend pen. Now I've covered it very lightly. I didn't want really black navy because there is a lighter colour going through that as well. But the only thing I say to you, when you do coloured, you get the other side hasn't absorbed all the ink. So because you're not going to see that, you're only going to see this part of it, and the 2 end pieces that we're going to tie together, just turn over and colour your end pieces with your navy. It's just simple. I don't want to do too much because I like it to dry, and it absorbs quickly and dries fairly quickly. So that's what I'm using. So I'm going to tie that around now and just see what it looks like. I had got the gingham navy. It's the only other navy one I have, but I really didn't like the gingham. It sort of took away from that nice paper. So I'll have to get more ribbons ordered. So tie this round. You want your bow to end up sort of about here. Or your knot, not even a bow. So try and tie it that you can not see this part. This is what I'm trying to avoid. Been a bit less tight. I should have coloured in more, shouldn't I? But I can add it at a later date. I'll not keep you back now. So it kind of gives like a washed out denim feel nearly, which is not bad at all. But again, when my ribbon comes, it might change it, so you never know. No, actually, not too much at all. And if I get my navy marker, I can actually go in there and colour any bits that I really want to be coloured, and just keep it off your good DSP, don't get that covered. That's doing the job alright. It's not too bad at all. Wee bit in there. Them end bits. I think I can get away with that. What do you think? It's kind of shabby chic. So if you're happy with that, go with it. If not, get yourself some nice. Right, we're putting this on now, thinking of you sitting here in the very middle, which will sort of lift that a wee bit. I just want it all blending in. I want it really like you would make a sympathy card, just not over the top, you know. Just a thoughtful gift. You decide. If you want to go cheerful for somebody who's happy enough, then tear away, put snowman, whatever you want on it. But this is what I need at the minute. So we'll just pop that there, thinking of you. And then I have these lovely, lovely stars. I think I used them last week on my wee gift bags, which is another nice wee gift you could give along with this. So what did I say they're called? Star Designer Elements. Ooh, I pulled that one out without meaning to. Pulled two out actually. So lift them off your hand and put one at the bottom. Whoops. And one at the top. And that just lifts it all up. And I'm just going to pop that in under there, but I'm sticking it. I might just use dimensionals just to give it a wee raise. So that it fits under the bow nicely. And I'm quite pleased with my wee finished boxes. There we go. Two nice boxes. What do you think? Use up all your old designer papers too. Don't let it lay about. Get yourself all these projects made up and you'll have lots of wee gifts ready to give out to people. Even visitors who land at your door unexpectedly or whatever. So hope you enjoyed that. As usual, I have all the measurements on my blog and a link below and a link to everything I used. And remember to check out the clearance rack. If it hasn't already disappeared, you might get yourself a nice wee bargain. Thanks for stopping by and remember to subscribe. Cheers. See you.